how can you ask for help? Okay? So, this is what Elisha did for the widow. Okay? He gave her business advice. And in the future, I want you to refer to this to help yourself in business if you ever choose to become an entrepreneur. Because this is what I'm going through now. This is what I did not have the privilege of doing while I was with my husband, because every advice or every idea that I presented to him, he did not want me to do it because he said, I'll make the money for us. And it left me homeless without a job. So, as I regrouped myself while I was in the shelter, that's free room and board. You don't have to pay anything. Think about it. I was in the shelter. All I had was time. I didn't have anybody hovering over me saying, who are you on the phone with? You texting your man? I'm like, I ain't texting nobody. I don't have, you my husband. Who would I text? I wasn't the cheating kind. I didn't cheat on him. He would always accuse me every time I go in the bathroom. Why do you have your phone in there? Are you on the phone texting somebody? No, I ain't texting nobody. That's another story. Okay, so let's move on. After I enrolled in school to hone in on my skill set, I began to network. Network meaning I told my professors my situation. I'm like, I'm coming from a situation where I'm currently homeless. I am living in a shelter and I don't have a job. And I know fashion design is one of those majors where you need to spend money to create the things they're asking you for. I'm like, I don't have a job. And so one of my professors, she's so cool. One of my professors, she like, okay, come back to me after class tomorrow. When I did, you know what she had for me? It was a textiles class for fashion design students. And we had to create a loom so that we could create different kinds of weaves. And so she had the yarn. She gave me the wooden frame. She gave me the nails. She let me borrow the hammer as I was in school so that I could create it. And she also allowed me, she gave me everything I needed. Everything I needed for the project. And every time I see her now, I'm like, you know, if it wasn't for you, I would not have been able to pass that class. So I really, truly appreciate you when I was, you know, at my lowest of low, when I first came to school. And every time she smiles, she's like, you're welcome, you know, and it's like, man, that's the coolest thing ever. And so what I suggest to you is when you get to a place to where you're feeling a little bit more at ease and comfortable, talk to your professors to see what they can do to help you. Ask to see what your school can offer you. Because I did. You know, explain yourself to your professors, and a lot of them, a lot of times, are understanding. And I went to a community college. I don't know if private schools are the same way, but my professors were cool. They understood my situation and they helped me with my situation. If they didn't have the answer, they pointed me to the answer. So network, not just with your professors or your counselors, but try to discern the behaviors, the fruits of the spirit from the people in your class. And, you know, get their Instagram. If you don't want to give out your number outright, get their Instagram, communicate that way. Get their Facebook, however you guys do it, and start communicating, you know, because having a circle of supporters, it's very encouraging and it helps you to get on the right track.